Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Rosy Supernova. This thing is annoying. So, I put in this automation, which is supposed to turn off refueling. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this has been running for a little bit. I've been playing around with the piping. We'll look at that here in a second. So I turned off refueling. And then my sweeper kept putting fuel in it. So then I had to put in automation to turn off the sweeper. And my dupes came in to fuel it. So then I had to put in automation over here to stop my dupes from getting in here to put fuel in this damn thing. So the automation needs some work. Some changes to the design. This comes out really hot. I wasn't sure how much cooling water it used, so you can see all the various bits of piping I've done. So now only these two are feeding it, and that seems to be more than enough. All these other ones are cooling everything else in here. I moved the output over to here and put in these lead tiles because I put in a pump for the nuclear waste, and even though it's a steel pump, it was overheating. So these lead tiles prevent any of this water getting over to the pump and then cool everything down. So we've stopped this from overheating, but even though I've got automation saying to stop fueling it, it just takes a long time to use up all of the enriched uranium. You can see how slow it's coming down. I went and planted some plants so we can start irradiating them. I mean, it's not a huge amount of radiation, but that's fine. We gotta increase this. I thought about making this a hydroponics one for the thimble reed, but then it would interfere with my radiant pipe, and I didn't want to do that. So yeah, that's where we are at on radiation. So 2 steam turbines are more than enough to keep up with it. I'm wondering if one will do it. So let's just do that. And that, we'll see if 1 steam turbine produces enough water. Like, I'm not concerned about the power at all. It's more about not having the steam turbines back up and turn off the cooling. But okay, so maybe 1 isn't quite enough. But we'll let it go for a little bit. And then all the nuclear waste just comes up here, gets dropped off. Doesn't really give off radiation. Interesting. I wonder if I let it actually pool, if it would. Body temperature, what do you need to be? You need to be 22. That's below 22? I'm just trying to find a nice happy spot for all these. And probably 25 is good. Oh, I know what's going on. I dumped all the cold stuff up here. All this cold material sitting down here, and it's keeping the steam turbines cold. But now that they're all running, they should warm up and be warming up my pipe. So yeah, there we go, perfect. Yeah, we'll leave that at 25, that should be good. So yeah, that is the radiation system. We'll start irradiating some plants and see what happens. What are we doing down here? We are pumping. Right now we are pumping polluted water. Just trying to suck up as much of it as I can. I've got all these tanks converted over to polluted water. So there's a bunch of clean water over here flowing off. This is just going to take a while. It would probably be faster if I just pumped it all into space. You can see I've got multiple tiles. Oh, are you going to do this? Yeah, it's doing that again. So switch it over to green, and then away we go. Yeah, everyone's got contact with slime lung. Turn off. There we go. And the gas pressure in here is all down and nice. What's my petroleum at? Yeah, I've got 1,300 kilograms in here, and this has only been running at 2 kilograms this entire time. Magma's coming up. That's glorious. We got 800 kilograms of natural gas and 2,000 kilograms of carbon dioxide. Oh, they actually delivered that. I was wondering why that was spinning. Alright, so I'm just waiting for this to turn off. No coolant. Okay. So 1 is not enough. 2 is too much and 1 is not enough. That's annoying. Okay. Well, we'll leave it on 2. So it's more than 2 kilograms, but less than 4. I'll wait for it to start backing up and see what happens. My goal is once this thing actually turns off, then I want to put in a couple of rad bolts generators and shoot the tile underneath it. So I want to shoot that tile with radiation and see what happens down here. But I want this to be off first. I was not prepared for exactly how long it takes for this thing to run out of fuel. Like, we've used up 10 so far. How are we looking on food? We've got... How come I don't have any Swampy Delights? Are they eating my... You bastards. Don't eat the space food if you're not in space. Don't eat the grub fruit preserve. Eat the barbecue. Yeah, there's plenty of it over here. Oh, where's this water coming from? Oh, probably just more stuff melting. Yeah, still lots of cleanup to do in the base. Now, on the radiation front... It needs less than 460 to grow. So growing near its maximum increases the chance of mutation. So it needs to grow, it needs to produce a seed, and needs that much radiation. Do they have a thing saying how much it has? No. Okay, well, I'm growing a mealwood, bristle blossom, grub fruit, and thimbleweed. And once I start shooting it, then we'll get the amount of radiation those things are exposed to up by quite a bit. In the meantime, we conveniently are at the top of a cycle, which means I want to head over here. Oh, did I send this through? This is supposed to be getting cobalt. I want to send a bunch of refined metal through. You. Demolish. Oh, I can't set priority. Like, it says I can demolish it, but no dupe has done it. Harold, where are you? There you are. Yeah, lots of digging for him to do over here that I had queued up. Where did you go? Oh, you're over here. Yeah, there's another vent over here I haven't got to. I just want to dig up a bunch of stuff and then I can get prepped for a mini base. I don't know, probably only want a couple of dupes over there. Yeah, we'll grab that, whatever. I just want to do this section. Man, even though this is my best building digging dupe, in one cycle he just can't do that much. I might have to send a rocket over here. Might be faster. Because now it's going to take another 2 cycles before I can send it back, or 3 cycles. Can I up the priority on this? Like, it says I can demolish it. Nope. You can't change. You have the demolish button. Building. So, unreachable. Do we have to demolish it from underneath? Oh. Am I all out of granite? No, it says I have a crap ton of it. Alright, that I don't understand. Why does it say... Weird. I don't know why I just said I didn't have any granite. And I thought I was copying igneous rock anyway. Yeah, game performance is definitely taking a hit. Here we are at cycle 400. And things are not going fast. Alright, let's check out the reactor. What are you doing or not doing? Are you finally done? No, down to 7 kilograms. Yeah, and those pipes are full. That's really annoying that it's 2 steam turbines is too much and 1 is not enough. Oh, actually, here's what I do. We do that, that. We'll screw these up though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one needs to do that. That way I can buy overflow this way. It'll work. I'm halfway positive. And stick out the rest of that. Alright. So now you can dump water in over here when you're hot enough. Perfect. Now we need this bridge built. And start to clean up some of this piping. Hey, there's my slow builder. And now I can do that. So it'll prioritize feeding the reactor and then overflow everything else into cooling. That'll probably increase the steam over here. That is kind of pretty steam animation going on. Building entombment. Ah, that's not good. Does that turn off my piping? Yes, it does. Fleet wheat grain original. Is that because I analyzed it? No, I'm pretty sure that the grain that I saw that mutated, I think just went bad and got polluted. Should be able to come in that side. Alright, is this thing almost out of fuel? Yep, we're down to the last 2 kilos. So the fuel's just about out. I'm thinking about load on this power wire, and it should be fine. I mean, most of the load is being counted for this stuff and that, none of which runs all that much. So if I just do that should be alright. Let's lower the priority on all of that, so hopefully they won't deliver to it. Even though all the automation is set to disabled. So these are stacked right on top of each other. They're going to point straight down on that tile, and we'll see what happens. There's a shovel up near my steam turbine. That guy's got to go. Alright, is that everything? Power. Did they lower the power on those? Oh, they're still 480. Why does it say my current load is so low? I don't understand. But that pretty much sums up this game a lot. Alright, so that dupes are now locked out. If I turn you on. And there is some enriched uranium right here. Alright, so maybe it didn't deliver. Maybe a reload fixed it. How much did that put in? 10 kilograms. Those are collecting 270 and 240. Oh, see? See? There it goes. Wait, what was that beep? Who's trapped? How are you trapped? How are you trapped? Oh, you're just an idiot. That's why you're trapped. Maybe these are one tile too close to that. Yeah, you're just about full. Here comes a rad bolt. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Big old spike. I was curious if this liquid would slow it down, but no, it seems to be doing alright. So I don't think it needs to be constantly above there. How did you cool off again? Oh, because somebody just went and dug all the cold stuff. I swear, I'm just repeating myself. Okay. Yeah, because the slickwood over here mutated, and it was just next to a wheezewort, so that should be fine. Alright, let's fix some of this water situation. All that can come down. More of that's melting from, up here, something. And all that will just kind of fall off. And at some point I'll deal with all that salt water, I just don't want to do it yet. And my polluted water tanks are completely full. And right now I'm running all the polluted water into the cold water system. Yeah. What is the base temperature? This is all fine, right? Oh yeah, it's all gloriously green. The battery stack is awesome. Yeah, so we're waiting for a bit more body temperature here and some plant mutations. Alright, I'll reload later just because I was getting dupes stuck. I had prepared for running these off of their own power, so I finally put in that power transformer, added a couple more rad bolt generators. One of them isn't quite aimed right, this one's hitting right there. That was close. Sure, more gold. But the idea being is these are going to collect quite a bit, keep shooting. I was wondering if materials degrade from radiation. I don't think so. I mean, it's got a lot of radioactive contaminants, but yeah, doesn't really matter. There's a bit of radiation right here, but by that point they're just about to get in the suits anyway and they don't hang out here at any point in time. That's what I was gonna do. You need some shipping. I don't know if I want an auto sweeper, but I know you need some shipping rails. What is the best way of getting in there? Oh God. Alright, let's do it this way. Now there will be a source of coal next to the apothecary, and I think I'm going to need a lot more rad pills. What am I doing on curative tablets? Oh, I got a ton of them. Yeah, that was expected. Alright, sweep up, get some shipping rails in, then we'll have radiation pills. Water is nice and mopped up. I think I can just get rid of all of this. I don't think I'll be using that for radiation rad bolts anymore. If I ever want rad bolt research, that thing's gonna go over here. Oh, you're finally off. And see, that was 6 kilograms of enriched uranium. Alright, we'll just let that run for a little bit. But now it's back on, I could totally put... Actually, I wouldn't put my research thing over here, I'd just put a couple of rad bolts someplace to hit it with. We're doing on hydrogen. 200 kilograms of hydrogen. Yeah, so far, this base is pretty freaking huge. Oh, I keep forgetting about going back. Oh, you're not recharged anyway. Never mind. I thought I'd missed a chance to go back to the other base, but still not time yet. That's just a mess of water. I have all the vents. So if I'm understanding this correctly, they need to be in radiation. They need to be slightly less than their maximum, or they won't grow. If they're near their maximum, then next time they produce a seed, it might be mutated. That's just a lot of might bees. And how's that water system holding up? Yeah, so that's working fine. I don't think this thing's water positive, but I don't know if it's water negative. I gotta keep an eye on the pressure in here. It's around 3 kilos, and I just gotta see if that starts going up or if it goes down. Yeah, these things run quite often. Well, I think this is a decent enough setup. If I had to do it again, I'd move the docks further away, but I don't think it much matters because the dupes aren't standing there for very long without being in suits. The automation, yeah, you just gotta lock everybody from going near it until it's out of fuel. That's about it. I think we'll call that good for today. I'm going to keep sending my dupe back and start building that other planet. It's just going to take a long time. There's just no two ways about it. But hopefully I'll start getting some mutated seeds and we can see what that does. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy playing around with some of the new stuff, and we'll see you in the next episode.